The Rules of Love, 3rd edition, by Richard Templar, featuring the 10 rules of parting. Sometimes you can't know if a relationship is really right for you until you've tried it. And maybe, once you've tried it, it turns out that it's not what you want or need. You might realize this within weeks. Or it might take years. You might reach the end of the road after decades, perhaps with children tangled up in the whole messy business of separating. However you arrive at this point, there are very different ways of finishing a relationship. Whether or not you're the one who is instigating the split. We've all seen people go through the most nasty and unpleasant breakups, sadly even when there are children involved. But we rules players don't want to do that. It can be hard, with feelings running so deep, to behave as well as we should. So what follow are the rules of parting to help you behave as honorably as you and I both know you'd like to. If you can get this right, you'll give yourself, and your kids if you have them, a much quicker recovery. And you'll have a clean conscience. Rule 1. Listen to your own internal voice. Dragging things out will only make it worse. Rule 2. Recognize that it takes two. I've never seen a split that both parties didn't contribute to. Rule 3. It doesn't have to be anyone's fault. It's natural to look for someone to blame. Rule 4. Keep the moral high ground. Keeping the moral high ground will taste 1,000 times better than revenge ever would. Rule 5. Don't keep raking it over. Learn what you can from what went wrong. And then get over it. Rule 6. Leave the kids out of it. There are absolutely no circumstances under which it is ever justified to involve the children in your breakup or the aftermath. Rule 7. Remember they're not a monster. Until you can see them as human, you'll never get over it. Rule 8. Identify your own mistakes. There will have been lapses on both sides, and you need to be honest about your own. Rule 9. Choose friends you can trust. You don't need friends who are going to make you feel worse. Rule 10. There is life beyond parting. What feels like an upside-down world right now will seem normal. Please buy the book to support the author and learn more about the 107 Rules of Love. In-depth explanations and applications of each rule. Thank you so much for listening.